Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my reef here. I'm gonna give a breakdown of what I actually have going. I have an innovative marine micro 30 reef tank. It's lighted with an aqua illumination Hydra 52. It's not the HD version, it's a little bit older of a version. I'm running a carbon and zeolite reactor with AquaForest products and dosing probiotics on a daily basis. Here, this is just a video of an unboxing I did, some footage I got together. Just to have something so I can post and play with YouTube and see how to use this and different features and whatnot. Show off some of my SPS corals right there. You're looking at that bubblegum digi. And then just going into unboxing a video, I picked up a Paletta Tricolor, an Aussie Gold Tour, Christmas Mirabellas from Worldwide Corals. Got a few things, Tyree Aquascene Chalice, some nice corals, Paletta Tricolor in there. So definitely a nice setup of corals that I received from a Reef to Reef pack, PC Rainbow Frag. Here you're gonna go into looking at some of these Cops Efflo. Man, this thing is really nice. I do like it. Definitely gonna be one of my favorite corals. Looking forward to seeing it tabling. Now the Cops Green Efflo, it's a little different, but it's still a very nice coral, man. Has a very fluorescent green color. The coralites inside of it are a little bit different. This one is on a bit of a bigger frag plug. The Red Robin's doing pretty well. It did bleach out a little bit, so that's where you see that green, but it's growing back fairly well. Had it too high, so I moved it down a little lower in the tank. And here I'm just dropping in some of the frags that I got. It was 7 frags total. The Reef to Reef member Acroid, he really hooked it up, man. He sent me a good amount of frags now at this point. A lot of these SPS came from him. A few others, I've gotten from locally here and there. But yeah, really going for SPS here. Trying to fill up the tank all the way, man. I had to add new rock just to make more space. So you see on that right structure there, that's the 5 pounds of the stacked rock. One of the rocks I broke in half just to give the Monty Island down in the bottom left corner some height. Also down in the bottom right corner I have my torch coral. I ended up moving the gyre to the other side of the tank just so that way all these SPS get more flow. Long term I do think I want to add another gyre to the tank just because there's just not enough flow and it's just going in one direction and it's not really random. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and add one. Just it's a cost-effective solution. It's not $500 pump. I try to do a lot of this stuff on a budget. The tank was purchased on a budget. The lights, the products, everything I'm doing. I have a lot of DIY stuff going on down in the stand. The Jabo doser, I cut out the back and I have it mounted on the wall from watching the Eat Sleep Reef video. I made my own false dosing containers. They've worked without fail. Everything I ordered off of BRS, all the little plumbing parts and whatnot. So it does work good. I dose AquaForest components 1, 2, 3 plus daily. And the balling method is the same amount every day. It goes in there of all 3. Right now I'm up to 20 milliliters a day of each item, 1, 2, and 3. And then I add about 7 or more or less milliliters of 2 Little Fishies Acro Power, just to give it an extra boost to the tank there. I feed reef roids, I feed mysis shrimp, and I feed the little pellets, PE pellets. I only have 2 fish in the tank. More into the coral, and I have small kids, so I don't want to buy too many fish, and my fish start dying and whatnot. They get attached, and then my daughter's asking me about the fish forever, so I kind of hold off on the fish for now. I do plan on getting biota mandarin goby, yellow chorus wrasse, maybe something else. I'm not sure, man. The fish that's secondary to the coral at this point, man. Even though it's a fish tank, I guess. I love the tank, man. I don't know, it's doing pretty well now. It's been up and running for 3.5 years. I lost everything a year and a half ago when Hurricane Irma passed, so this is kind of a reboot. This is 1 year in. I wanted the tank to resettle and everything to go good. My Tricolor Zodiac was the first SPS I put in here, and if you can see, it's pretty much a mini colony at this point. So it's working out well. It's looking good. Everything's going in, nothing's dying. I haven't lost a coral in a really long time. I do love all of my AquaForest products, man. They're pretty good. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth purchasing them. They do provide me with stability. I constantly monitor my alk. I run it sub 8 because I constantly run carbon in the reactor 24/7. So my alk is usually around 7.5, 7.6. Right now I have it up to 8, only because I knew I was adding some more SPS. So I just wanted to have a better environment for them. I don't want to bring them in from, you know, whatever they were coming from and then drop them into sub 8 alk range. And then just give it time to even back out and come back down. I do monthly water changes. Right now I'm going to start maybe doing bi-weekly. I think a month is a little too long. But I do 10%, pretty much. It's more about 15%. It's 5-gallon bucket with the probiotics. So I've been using that for a little over a year now, and I love it. I test using Hannah checkers. Yeah. Yeah, so just, you know, taking a look at the corals from the top left, just give you a rundown. I have an Incredible Hulk, I have a Miami Orchid, I have a Forest Fire Digi, a Walt Disney up at the top there, Tricolor Vildia, I believe it's called. I have a JKR Rainbow up on that left rock. I also have a Paletta Pink Tip. I have another Miami Orchid there. I have a True Oregon Tort in there in the middle. I have actually 3 pieces of that little frag. I have a Bubblegum Digi. Coming over to the right, I have a Pink Lemonade, a Flower Petal. I have a Purple Aussie. I have a Miyagi Tort in the middle there. Down in the middle, I have a Bonsai, Garf Bonsai. PC Rainbows under that. To the right, I have Blueberry Wine. Right there, you're seeing that Pink Lemonade and Miyagi Tort. Over up on the right top shelf, I have some more SPS. Down towards the middle, there's more of the LPS. You know, I have acans. I have about 4 different kinds, some rainbows, some nice orange ones. Zoas, I have a couple different Zoas, not too many, believe it or not. I know people love those things. Red Rainbow infusions, I have Sonic Flares, I have Pastel Rainbows, I have Punk Rockers, I have some Gobstoppers. I have a couple different there, chalices. If you see some of this SPS up here in the top that I was saying before, the Forest Fire, that Walt Disney. Yep, it's that top shelf. Recently got this bounce mushroom. I never really liked them before, but now that it's in my tank and I can see it, it's pretty nice actually. The Montepora is really what I started SPS with and what I really liked coming into the hobby. So it's a joy to actually see them grow big and turn into colonies, and one is growing over the other one. It's pretty exciting to see that. They're pretty cool corals overall. You can see, got some more, got a reef tech there, got a cactus coral. I have a skull in the back with some of the Monty frags I just put all over it. And a little nuclear green pally there going on. Yeah, some shots of my fish, my clowns. So really, you know, this is my first time ever trying to record a YouTube video. You know, after going into iMovie, it's kind of funny. It's almost like you have to produce it, you know, put the titles and the music. So in the comment section, leave me any tips that I should do, anything you think, if you think it looks good, if it looks bad. I tried to record it in 4K. I just want to shout out Rico's Aquarium and CJ's Aquarium, Inappropriate Reefer, DC Reefer. I watch a lot of their videos, Reef Builders and BRS, and kind of inspired me to try and make my own, man. I love my reef. I love keeping these animals, and how they look, and I'm not trying to do it for any other reason, just that I just wanted to share my reef and what I've been able to do and how I'm able to achieve some pretty good results. I believe a year from now I'm going to have some real nice colonies in this tank using these AquaForest products, using this light, just a combination of a lot of things, and just wanted to share. So anyone that's watching, if you like it, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button as they say, and thanks for stopping by and checking out my reef, man.